meeting of the Board of Public Works and Safety. Roll call. Here.
Here.
Are there any conflict of interest statements?
No.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting of February 4th, March 10th, and April 7th. I have had a chance to review them, and I think Kevin has too, right?
Yes,
So would you like to make a recommendation to approve the minutes?
I would, I recommend we approve the minutes for February 4th, 2016, April 7th, 2016, and I did have a chance to also read the March 10th minutes, 2016, and they seem to be in order as well.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item A under correspondence, contract with NDOT for Hawk Signal Project, DES number 1601164. This is the agreement to access the federal dollars. Do you know what the dollar amount is, Dean? It's in here, if I could find it.
It should be around $100,000 each, so it's about 300 to 350.
Okay. So 80/20? Do I have a motion approving the NDOT contract for the Hawk Signal Project?
So moved.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item B is a contract with NDOT for the Marquette Greenway Trail, DES number 1601145. This is the bicycle trail. Which segment is this?
The IHD trail is what we refer to.
The one by the sanitary district?
Correct, from Soul Avenue to
Yeah, that's a nice link because it ties together the south trails with the north trails. Do I have a motion approving the Marquette Greenway Trail contract with NDOT?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I'd like to recommend Councilman Pete Torres. Item C, contract with NDOT for 173rd Avenue project, DES number 1601163. Yeah, that's the Purdue crossing. That's it. Those are all really good projects. Do I have a motion approving the 173rd Street Traffic Island project?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item D, change order number 2 from Nice Engineering for the Missouri Avenue Lighting Project. That's this one. This is a decrease of $5,794.56. I think this is the balancing one where they balance out all the items. Do I have a motion approving the change order?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item E, change order number 2 for the Monroe Avenue Lighting Project. This also is a decrease. Boy, all these projects are running really efficiently, right?
Yes, sir. We're happy that our consultant has been very helpful with us to try to get these decreases. Normally, a lot of municipalities don't see decreases in change orders, so these are very good responses.
I'm sure that our controller loves this. She gets some money back. It's $7,286.88. Do I have a motion approving the change order?
So moved.
Second.
I forgot to shut this off. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one that should have it shut off. There we go. Next, we have correspondence from CHA regarding payment for work done on the Wabash Avenue reconstruction project. We probably need a motion referring this to engineering and to the law department for a response.
Make the motion?
Stuck together.
I'll do the response, but I need the documents from engineering.
Yeah. I've got a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item F, that's the one. Item G, correspondence received from Chief of Police John Doty requesting approval of the appointment of Jose Velez Jr. as a probationary member of the Hammond Police Department effective August 11th. The Challenger Learning Center of Northwest Indiana is hosting a 5K Glow Space Race and Run on Saturday, September 17th. North Lake Pop Warner is requesting street parking on the northbound lane of Grover along the west border of Pulaski Park for August 1st, 2016 through mid-October, and a disposal authorization. So the chief is recommending all 4 of those be approved.
Make a motion to approve the chief's request?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item H, correspondence received from Fire Chief Jeffrey Smith requesting approval of the promotion of Scott Hemrick, Daniel Michaels, Colin Andrisco, and Michael Dumovich. From probationary firefighter to private firefighters. Probationary to private, private.
They passed their,
They just got
Okay.
the year on.
yeah. I'll make a motion to approve the chief's request.
Second.
Motion and second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item I, status hearing on property located at 3840 179th Street.
No, if I may, I spoke with Mr. Cook yesterday, the load testing's been done, he's quite happy about it. The report will not be established for 2 weeks, so he would ask if we could reschedule this hearing until the 25th of August.
You want to make such a motion?
I will.
I'll second.
Motion and second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
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 Those against, motion passes. Item J, notice of violation hearing on property located at 6346 Madison.
Good morning. I'm asking for the removal of basement bedroom. 3 violations we found are 6'8" ceiling height, which, city requires 7 foot. Also, the exit door, which was 2 foot, 7 inches wide in the basement, and, anything else should be 3 feet wide, and also just use of a habitable space in the basement. They were at the inspection, haven't heard from them recently, so I don't
Is the property owner here? No?
know.
What's the board's pleasure? Property owner notified?
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
been
They
in
were.
communication with you, you said?
Actually, the wife was there, and she called maybe a week after, and just to clarify everything, and told them what they needed to do, and they said they would be here. But
Can you affirm the order? Can you affirm the order?
I would just see what happens if they, what do you think, Chris? We should just pass the order, right?
I mean, they can always appeal it.
If they didn't show up.
Okay. I will make a motion to approve the order.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes.
Thank you.
Item K, thank you. Correspondence received from Gary Gleason, Director of Public Works, requesting approval of a 10-mile-an-hour speed sign on the north side of the byway service road along the expressway, a do not enter sign, and a local delivery only placed at the byway service road. This is a service road that was constructed for truck access to the businesses on the west side of the main, 179th Street, that goes through there. So do I have a motion approving Gary's request?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item L, correspondence received from York Risk Services Group regarding a workers' compensation claim against the school city of Hammond. Why did we get that?
Well, I just wanted the board to send a letter indicating that
So we should just refer that to the law department to respond? Do we have a motion referring that to the law department?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item M, correspondence received from New Zion Temple Church requesting a street closure on Tapper Avenue from Merrill to Morris, Sunday, August 28th, for an outdoor festival from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Do you have a motion approving the street closure?
We need to refer this to street and PD.
Yes. We need that too.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve, subject to approval by the police department and the street department.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item N, garage sale permit submitted for approval.
Motion to approve the garage sale permits.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item O, correspondence received from Interstate Constructors requesting temporary closure of 108th Street beginning August 15th. This is between State Line and Indianapolis Boulevard, and the work is on the I-90 bridge over 108th Street. So do I have a motion approving that closure?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and a second. You know, one thing, they don't tell us how long it's gonna take. Oh, September 1st.
Yeah, we intend to open it before the holiday weekend.
Okay.
Engineering has reviewed this and we recommend approval of it. The largest concern we have is that there's a city event on September 11th. So they should meet that requirement. If for any reason that they extend past their timeframe, we'd like them to reopen the road for that event on September 11th.
That's not a problem.
Because you're gonna use that road for the loop around, right?
Well, 112th will be closed
Okay.
as part of the city's event, so 108th will need to then be reopened for that weekend, and then if there's a problem, the contractor can reclose the road after that.
Okay. So we do have a motion and a second?
Yes.
Any questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Thank you. Item P, agreement to rehabilitate property at 5536 Claude.
Mr. President, this is a property that was on the demolition list. It just came in yesterday afternoon about 4 o'clock by email. So I'm just asking the board to please approve it so that he can start pulling permits and working on the property.
Motion to approve the rehabilitation agreement?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Matters from other board members. I've got two matters. First is a letter from Dayspring Ministries, 860 State Street, requesting permission to block Maywood between Sibley and State Street on August 20th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're having their 5th annual back-to-school health fair. Do we have a motion approving that closure?
Second.
Motion is second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Next, I have an executive summary of the agreement for the energy savings performance contracting proposal to the city of Hammond. There was only one bid received, right?
Correct. We did take proposals, and we received one bid, and they seem to meet all the qualifications requested. And I would make a motion to recommend, the board recommend to the city council to approve the contract with Leopardo Energy.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Do we have any other matters from other board members? Any matters from department heads or their representatives? Any new business? Any old business? Meeting's open to the public. Is there anyone in the audience who'd like to step up to the microphone and speak? Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Meeting's adjourned.